been on a bit of a... Wow, I gotta warm up. Holy shit, that was a terrible... Bit of a better... Sorry. Hi, welcome to the video. I've been on a bit of a Nintendo kick recently. Made a drawing, not even a drawing, it was a 3D model and a drawing of Sonic the Hedgehog, but like scary. So, obviously the next logical step is to draw Pokemon Mega Evolutions that were never made. Now, I could do a wheel. However, I have a far more interesting and compelling, and that's all of them. That's all the adjectives that apply to that. I have a far more interesting and compelling way to decide, and that is, well, the first one will be... I forgot his name. The first one I'm going to be drawing is So, according to my research, Arcanine is a combination of the words arcane and canine, which really implies that it should be pronounced arcanine. But I don't like that. That's so dumb. Like, looking at the word, my instinct is to pronounce it arcanine. Arcanine. Because of reasons. Arcanine, you've got an emphasis on every single vowel, but I meant syllable in the word, and it produces a bad word, in my opinion. Anyway, I decided upon Arcanine because I googled which Pokemon did not have Mega Evolutions yet, and stumbled across a Reddit post and picked one at random, and it was Arcanine. The secret to doing a Mega Evolution is to look at what gets more, right? So when you have a Mega Evolution, or when you evolve something, they pick parts of the first Pokemon to explore, emphasize. And that's sort of the secret. You just gotta take those elements that have been emphasized and emphasize them even more. For example, for Arcanine, he got more stripes, and he got bigger, and he got buffer, and he got more hair. So I gave him more stripes, I made him bigger, buffer, and gave him more hair. It's pretty complex stuff. Also, I know what it looks like. It looks like I'm tracing, but I'm not, because I drew this by my own self as a thought process. I was exploring thoughts to further. I was exploring possible ways to draw the Mega Evolutions for each Pokemon, and I liked the Arcanine one, okay? Is that criminal? Is that so bad? It's not, for the record. Anyway, aside from that, here's an insert from me earlier today. Quickly interrupting whatever stupid shit I'm saying to say that it is a lovely day outside. So, wherever you are, you should go and, touch some grass. This grass is pretty nasty. It's got plastic in it, but find some grass and touch it. Thanks for that, I guess. Listen to him, me. It's good to go outside for your health. Unless it's really, like, smoggy outside where you are, then stay inside and wear an oxygen mask. Or something. The second Pokemon I drew was my favorite Pokemon of all the Pokemon, and objectively the best Pokemon. Ask anyone. Ask,
Satoshi Tajiri.
Ask him. He knows. He agrees. God, this is a mess. It's 12:30 in the morning. In the evening. I'm tired. Leave me alone. I have to wake up tomorrow. Even though it's Saturday. Criminal! Criminal! I know! It's Saturday and I have to get up early. I live in a dystopian world beyond the scope of anything that whoever wrote Hunger Games could have imagined. Wow, Axu. Right, same story. You just pick things to emphasize. Also, he's fucking awesome because he's a dinosaur with blades on his face. It is criminal that he did not get a Mega Evolution. He's Gen 5, right? When did Mega Evolutions happen? Was that Gen 4? Mega Evolutions. Okay, it was in Gen 6 and Gen... Look at me, camera. Don't look at Link, he's sexier, I know. But it was in Gen 6 and 7. So it was completely attainable unless... No, yeah, I agree. All of that, what I said is true. Ding! It's all true. Yeah, sick. Awesome dinosaur. Lastly, finally, promiscuously. Cameo. Here's a cameo from my good friend, Peter. Because I asked him what he would like to see, and he said Weedle. Then I told him that Beedrill has a Mega Evolution, so he said...
Yeah, Samurott. Please do the Samurott.
Samurott. Which is cool. I have thoughts on Samurott. I know. I googled it. Cool story, right? They were designing Oshawott and they were like, oh, I need to go to the zoo, aquarium, to get inspiration for this character that I'm creating. And he went to the zoo, aquarium, and he was like, oh, wow, otters, that's crazy. And then he looked to his right and he saw a sea lion and he was like, sea lions are so awesome. I'm gonna make that the evolution. It doesn't make sense. And not to hit Digimon with a stray here, but it's a Digimon evolution. It goes from otter to giant seal. Ridiculous. And to my eyes, sorry, doesn't look like a samurai, okay? Honestly, all the cards on the table, I don't feel like these look like Mega Evolutions that much, somehow. They just sort of look like a fourth stage to the evolution, or third stage in the case of RK9, because he only has the two of them for some reason. Am I alone in this? I feel like they just look like another evolution rather than a Mega Evolution. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do they look like that? I can't fucking speak more than 2 words without just interrupting myself. What is going on? From the rest of the video will be completely fluid. Smooth like an angel's wings. Hey, leave a comment. Tell me whether you thought the evolutions turned out as Mega Evolutions or just a fourth stage, or in the case of RK9, a third stage. If so, let me know what I could have done better. Thanks for watching. I love you. Also, when I was walking home today, I cut in front of a guy, right? I was on the street and I was in a hurry because I don't like walking or something. I don't know. I was just in a hurry. And I like swerved around this guy and he looked at me, right? And he was holding a speaker and he was like, and he looked at me like this. And I looked at him like, and he looked at me like this. He sort of shifted his weight, and I looked down, and he was holding a gun, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go. Almost got shot today. Goodbye.